The hunt for the national championship is still on for those Alabama State Hornets, starting the season out winning 7 games in a row, ranked number 2 in the country, and now they're looking to prepare for their next opponent. But now we have to go ahead of Jackson, Mississippi in a very critical SWAC matchup. Texas Southern is in town. They're taking on the Jackson State Tigers. Both teams are looking to stay up top within their division. Texas Southern is in first place in the SWAC East. Jackson State is looking to hang with FAMU and Alabama State in the SWAC West. Let's get into the action. There goes Anthony Weiss on 3rd and long. Under pressure, pops it, finds Adam O'Neal, takes it up the middle, gets into Texas Southern territory. Adam O'Neal inside the 20, finally gets tackled inside the 10-yard line. What a play by Grambling State under pressure. But can they capitalize? So there goes Anthony Weiss looking for O'Neal to get his favorite target. Touchdown Jackson State. The Tigers strike first. It is 7-0 here in Jackson. Now here comes Jackson State driving again. This time Anthony Weiss throws a pick. That pass is picked up by Chris Minor, the right outside linebacker who is having a great season for this Texas Southern defense. So now the Tigers are on offense. Up the middle they go. That was a great pass, and now right there inside the red zone. So there goes Stephen Bostic, taking that ball up the gut just inside the 5-yard line is 1st and goal. So 2 plays later, on 2nd and goal, there goes Stephen Bostic, toss play. He's untouched, and he gets inside the end zone for a touchdown. The game's tied at 7. Later on in the first quarter, there goes Anthony Weiss under pressure, and he fumbled the ball. Texas Southern picks it up, and they have great field position already in the red zone. So now here goes another toss to Stephen Bostic. He takes it up the left side, tries to hurdle, but gets tackled near the 10-yard line. They're knocking on the door once again. There goes the handoff. Stephen Bostic breaks a tackle. He gets into the end zone for a touchdown. A power run by Stephen Bostic puts Texas Southern in front 14-7. So here goes Texas Southern once again. This time he's looking deep, and that pass is caught by Bush. Touchdown, Texas Southern. And now the lead is 21-17. Later on, we got 24-10. Anthony Weiss, this just been the story for him all game. He gets picked off yet again. He fumbled the ball once, threw 2 picks, 3 turnovers for him by himself. The Texas Southern Tigers get a critical win. They stay in first place in the SWAC East, even though we know they're not in the SWAC East in real life. They are now 4-3 on the season. So, we got John Barrett from California ready to make an official visit. He's ready to come to Alabama State to see what we're talking about. We're going to set him up to come to the Grambling State game. That should be an interesting one because Grambling State have been balling this season, man. Another cat that we're going to be looking for is Luke Rivera. He's ready to make his official visit. We're battling the Georgia Bulldogs and the Florida Gators for him. So week 13, we have to show out. So the new BCS polls out. Alabama State and Michigan, well, Michigan and Alabama State are 1-2. Pretty much everything else is just about the same. Virginia Tech 3, Texas Tech, LSU at 5. Florida's at number 6. There goes Nebraska, who's having a great year. They're undefeated at 7. Ohio State at 8. Wake Forest at number 9. Alabama comes in at 10. Number 11 is the Miami Hurricanes, who are 6-1 on the season, 5-0 in conference play. Following them is North Carolina State, ACC team. Texas A&M comes in at 13. Oklahoma follows them at 14. And finally, we have Northwestern, the Northwestern Wildcats at 15. So the Heisman Trophy watch list hasn't changed. Ryan Thompson still holding on to that top spot. You got Kevin Becknerrett, the running back for Michigan, who was straight balling this season, 16 total touchdowns. James Hall of Michigan, the quarterback. He's having a good year. Todd Graniello is having a good year as well, and then they still hating on Trey Tyler. I bet if he had more rushing touchdowns, he'd move up on this list. So, Kenny Justice and Antonio Kelly sweep out offensive and defensive players of the week for Grambling. Kenny Justice had a great game, but Antonio Kelly had an awesome game. So let's look at the rest of the scores. You saw us beat Mississippi Valley State. Florida A&M beat Prairie View A&M. Texas Southern beat Jackson State. Grambling State beats Alcorn State. And then over at the Sunbelt, aka the MEAC, you got Norfolk State beating Howard. And then finally, you have Tennessee State losing to Hampton. Hampton winning their first game of the season. That's a bad loss for Tennessee State. We're going down to the Bluff next time in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. The second biggest stadium in the SWAC. We're taking on the Southern Jaguars, and they're looking to have something to prove. This team is no joke. We will not take them lightly. Join us next time, man. It should be an interesting battle. Peace.